Lover with you, love with you.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Lily's Digital Diaries, and I'll be starting a new series right here on this YouTube channel. My Digital Diary Soft Talks with Lily, and that's going to be the title of this new series. So basically, everything about this series is just me bringing myself to you guys, chit chatting about different topics, and we just explore any topic together because I talk to myself a lot, and why not just talk to you guys instead? So anyways, on today's episode I'm going to be talking about why I finally decided to start my YouTube channel. More like a kind of introductory video, but a little bit later. So let's start. I made but never used. So a quick backstory. I created this YouTube channel back in 2023, which is approximately 2 years ago. And at that time, I was way younger. I was, I think 14 or 13 that time, sure. That was when I created this YouTube channel. And many of you might be thinking that why did I create a YouTube channel at such an age? Like, many people might see it as being too young. Like, what was I thinking? What did I know that I want to do on YouTube? But to be honest, I didn't know what exactly I wanted to do on YouTube. I just know that I wanted to create a YouTube channel. So I created a YouTube channel, created the name. I kind of had the vision, but one thing that held me back was that I didn't really know what exactly I wanted to post on YouTube. I just had a whole lot of ideas, but I did not know what exactly I wanted to go for, the right personality I wanted to bring to YouTube. And I think the 2 years was worth the wait because over those 2 years I got to have a kind of sense of purpose and actually figure out what exactly I want for this YouTube channel. So like I've tried, and also one thing that held me back from creating this YouTube channel was that back then I didn't have like a good phone. Like most of the phones I used right from that 2023 up until 2025 were phones that were just handed over to me from my parents, like their old phone. So those phones basically passed their expiring date, and they just handed it over to me just so they could call, reach out to me, and sometimes I'll use them to use those phones to watch YouTube. So let's just say I basically spent most of my free time watching YouTube videos because I'm the type of person that I actually like spending time indoors. I like my personal space. Aside school, I barely step out. Like most people think I've traveled because of the way they don't see me around. So I've gotten so used to YouTube, like, and I've grown up watching different creators making different videos, and those videos inspire me to also want to start my own YouTube channel. More like an inspiration and not a thing of, let's say they are doing this and I also want to do it. It is something I'm also passionate about on my own. Chapter 2, the fear that froze me. So what exactly made me to wait 2 years before I actually said okay, give this YouTube thing a try? To be honest, I always have this kind of thought that what are people going to say? Like I always let people's opinion matter to me more than it should. And I feel like it is something that many people suffer from, not just myself. Because it's funny how we let other people's opinion overshadow what really matter. Like it's better for you to just take that decision and do that thing just because you want to. Since you are not harming anybody, other people's opinion shouldn't matter at all. So one thing that also held me back was that I used to be afraid that okay, what if I start this YouTube channel and people I know watch my YouTube channel? What are they going to say? Am I also going to cringe at myself? Like how would I feel watching myself in the video and be like what am I doing or something like that? But right now at this stage, so long I have chosen to start this channel, trust me, I'm taking it seriously because one thing about me is that once I am passionate about something, there's no going back. Like if I say this is what I want to do, I am going to do it. No man on this earth would stop me from doing what I want to do, because I already made that decision a long time ago. It just took me time to execute it. So that's all about the fear that froze me, which is thinking too much about what other people say. But not anymore, because I have grown and I have evolved. Okay, what changed this year? I changed this year. And the thing is that over the years, I'm no longer the person I used to be 2 years ago, 3 years ago. The Alima of 2023, 2022 is not the Alima of 2025. And Alima of 2025 is definitely not the Alima of probably 2030, because I know I am still going to evolve even more than I have evolved now, because I am still blooming. I haven't reached the point I haven't reached the point I want to be yet. But I know I am currently at a stage where I can now make decisions for myself with the help of my parents, of course. But there are some certain things that okay, I can sit down and think on my own that this is what I want to do, this is how I want to do it. And before, I didn't have this like sense of planning. Like I just used to do things as they come. But now I'm more responsible for myself than I used to, because one thing that also changed is that I'm moving closer to the end of an era, and I'm stepping into the outside world gradually. Because this I'm currently in my last lap of secondary school, and to me it feels like a great achievement, because spending 6 years in secondary school and everything is finally coming to an end, like it brings a kind of nostalgic feeling that wow, I've been through a lot. I have grown, I have developed myself, I am becoming a better person. I'm no longer the person I used to be before. I am I have developed myself in a way that I am proud of myself, and I also serve as a role model to some people that also look up to me as well. So I want to inculcate that personality into this YouTube channel, because I feel like a lot has changed. I have changed my mindset on a lot of things, and I want to share that magic, that beauty in me. I want to share it with the world, because I see myself as a very creative person. Like my creativity, I haven't even gotten the chance to like show the world the extent of my creativity, because there are sometimes I might just sit down all by myself and be thinking of all sort of things, like different kind of ideas just come to my head, but I always feel like I can't execute them because I don't have the right resources. But now that I'm starting a YouTube channel, trust me, all that creativity that I've been holding back before, I'm going to start pouring them into this YouTube channel, in terms of writing, in terms of my academics, in terms of how I want to pursue future goals, how I want to pursue future career path. Everything, I'm going to be pouring it here, not in a way that I'll be spilling out my personal life, but just setting up a path for other people who don't know, who haven't like gotten things figured out yet, just to like set an example, just to let you know that you can also do this thing as well, because it's not that hard, honestly. Just do it. Like if it's in your mind, if you know that this thing is good for you, and you're actually going to be intentional about it, just do it. So that's what changed this year: my spirit, my self-confidence, my willingness, the zeal to try out new things, and to emphasis on do not care too much about other people's opinion, period. Chapter 4: romanticizing the realness. Yeah, so let's just be real. Life can be boring at times, because as a person that always try to tell myself that yes, I'm introverted and I'm also extroverted, in the sense that when I'm in public and I am with people that I actually want to give the chance to get close to me. I show my social side more. Like, to people that don't know me, they'll feel like maybe this girl is sassy or she's not friendly, but the thing is that I just want to be a bit reserved. Like, if you get it, like, I don't want to be that type of person that you easily get access to. Like, in order to be friends with me, I want to know that, okay, can we be on this boat together? Can we relate? What value can we exchange to each other? So that kind of lifestyle, people see it boring because you limit yourself to the amount of interaction that you have with people. Like, you limit yourself to staying indoors. You limit yourself to spending time with people and mostly spend time with yourself. But the thing that people don't know is that being in your personal space gives you time to think a lot about yourself than you think about other people. Being to yourself saves you the drama that comes with being a social butterfly, because trust me, with even for the fact that I try to keep to myself most of the time, when most especially when I'm not with my friends. Even sometimes I'm with my friends and I just want to be on my own, and they get it because they know this is the type of person I am. So when you are in your personal space, it saves you a lot of drama, because when you are trying to be a social butterfly, you might end up being in a company of people that they just want to find fault in every little thing that you do. So I prefer to save myself the drama, the stress, and the complications by being to myself, which is something not a lot of people understand. And that lifestyle, trust me, is not boring. It's beautiful actually. It is my aesthetic, because when I am to myself, it gives me room for creativity, because that way I try to figure out how to make it not boring. And when you're trying to figure out how to make your personal space not boring, it's actually makes things interesting. So the purpose of this YouTube channel is to romanticize the realness a of being an introvert, and also like an extrovert, like an ambivert, I guess. So I want to romanticize that realness. Like, I want to make each day of my life more interesting than it seems. I want to document beautiful memories, because trust me, life is short. Life is short, and a time will come whereby you want to look back and think about the things you've done, and you just find out that you didn't document anything. How sad would it be for you to, may God forbid, but death is inevitable. How sad would it be that you lost a family member or a friend or a co-worker or a colleague, someone you're just close to and someone you spend so much time with, and maybe you just lose the person to an illness, or they just die all of the sudden, and you're just wondering that, okay, let me try to reminisce over the things that we have done together, and you just find out that you didn't document anything. Like, there's nothing recorded, there's nothing to remind yourself of those good times you spent, because the brain can be forgetful. But when you document memories, it gives you a place to get back to and just like remind yourself of those good things that you've done in the past. And that way it gives you it makes you at peace with yourself. So that's one purpose of this channel, to romanticize the realness of my so-called boring lifestyle. Chapter 5: what this channel means to me now. Well, I really can't say for a fact because I'm just getting started, but at the moment, the this channel is kind of like my brainchild, because I always see everything that I create as my brainchild. My stories are my brainchild. My my stories are my brainchild. An outfit idea that I just come up with is my brainchild. This YouTube channel is also my brainchild, because everything that has to do with the channel is something that I sit down and be creative and bring to life. So it is a child, an offspring from my brain. So this channel to me now is my brainchild, and I want to nurture it. I want it to grow, because at this point I might not get like, I might not have the I might not have my dream audience at the moment, but I believe in growth. Like when you are starting something new, you can't just expect instant results. It's all a process. Like everything is a step by step kind of thing. You don't expect things to just happen immediately. Like it takes time. So you just have to like put in the effort, and again be intentional about it. Like once you're intentional about something, trust me, you won't even be focused on the process, on the progress. You'll be more focused on the process. Like, do you get what I mean? Focus on the process and not the progress. Yeah, because when you focus more on the process, you tend to put your mind on how to improve, how to be better, how to stand out, how to be unique. And that way you don't compare yourself too much with other people that are doing better than you, because I hate comparison. Like I don't compare myself to anyone. I celebrate other people when they are doing better than me, and just try to look out for what I am doing wrong, just so I can be better, and not being sad about, okay, why is this person doing better than me, or what am I doing wrong, okay. Like that's not life. Life is you taking things at your own pace, not rushing into things, taking time to actually think and know what's best for you and what reflects who you are. Because you yourself, you are created beautifully and you are uniquely made by God. So once you try to like make what you are doing reflect your personality, trust me, those that love you for you would definitely want to see what you have to show to the world. So don't, take my word for it, don't try to like compare, just stand out. So this channel to me is an avenue for me to just be myself, show the world my capabilities, to open myself to more to I'm trying to figure out the right word, to hey to gain access to more opportunities, because I know YouTube has a lot of opportunities, and I'm sure I'm going to get there soon, because I believe that whatever you put your mind to, and you include God, because God is very important. My mom always says to me that whatever I want to do, I should always include God, because if you don't include God in your plans, trust me, God is not going to include you in his own plans. Because how can you expect results, like expect great things, and not include your creator? Like he technically said, ask and I'll give you. So whatever you want, ask God and he'll provide for you. I'm not trying to say I'm overly religious. I'm trying in my own way to be the place I want to be religiously. But one thing about me is that anytime I need something, that's when I'm always like the closest to God. I know it shouldn't be that way, you should be close to God every time, but the time I am desperately the closest to God is when I know that yes, there is something I need from God, and I know we do it for me, but I just have to show him that yes, this thing I desperately need it, just so he can know how valuable and how serious and intentional I am about that thing. So the same thing with this channel, I am so intentional about it that I am including it in my prayers, that it becomes well known, it becomes popular enough to reach the right people, just so I could inspire others and others could also inspire me. Okay, now chapter 6, which is the last chapter, a letter to anyone who's waiting. Okay, so this chapter is technically going to be a way of me inspiring or trying to just tell you that you are watching that whatever it is that you are waiting to do, maybe it's a project, it's a new home, it's a new business, whatever, you shall have something in mind that you want to start, but you've been telling yourself not now, maybe later, or what if. And trust me, please, I don't want you to have this mindset that what will people say. Like, that statement annoys me. It messes with my brain. What do you mean, what will people say? Like, are they going to put food on your table? No. So why should other people's opinion matter to you? Because see, anything you want to do in this life, so long your parents support you, it is done. Just go for it. So don't let other people's opinion hold you down. So now, as you are watching this video, if you know that there's one thing that you have been planning to start, even if you're also planning to start your own YouTube channel, like the way I'm just starting, and you're sure that okay, this YouTube channel, you want to be intentional about it, and you know it reflects you, not just because you see people doing it, but you actually want to do it, please, my dear, God, I know this is I cannot cut it off because let's just say this is the beginning process. So my dear, please come closer. This journey that you want to embark on, you are doing it for yourself, your future self, and probably your future children, because your children want a parent they can be proud of. Your future self also wants a younger self they can appreciate. So whatever is holding you down, I'm sure is not worth it. So just start that thing that you are planning to do. Just do it, because life is short, like I have said, man. Whatever you want to do, just do it, because there's no time to waste time, honestly. Just do whatever you are passionate about, and include God. Whether you are a Muslim or you are a Christian, call your God, ask him for his bounties, and he's going to provide. So I think that brings me to the end of this video, this episode. I hope you enjoyed the video right from the beginning to the ending. Well, one thing I just want to say is that I'm very sure that, and I'm very aware that this video is not perfect, but it's also perfect in my own little way, because I am proud of myself that I put it off, and I'm proud of myself for not telling myself no and actually putting in the effort to start. And I'm also proud of myself for like ignoring the inside voices and just taking the camera and press record. So please kindly engage with this video, like, comment, subscribe, because I would be dropping multiple episodes upon episodes after this video. So I would like the engagement for growth, and to also let myself know that I am doing well. Thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Why you always in the mood? I'm acting brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? So I'm acting brand